Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we will be reviewing the Nasdaq Ghost Robot by FX The Real Tenders. This robot is currently on special for 2000 Rand and it has claims that it trades on all currency pairs, trades also Nasdaq. It is the Nasdaq Ghost Robot. But having said that, you also say that trades Nasdaq also. It's like a side note more than the main thing. It's a bit sketchy to me. It also says that it works using the fundamentals, and from what I've seen while backtesting it, it doesn't do that either. This post over here says that the Nasdaq Ghost will give you 80% daily profit. But 80% daily profit of what? The amount in your account, or the amount of trades that you are taking with the robot? Doesn't really make that clear. What does make clear is that it says you don't need any experience, and the only thing you will be needing is your computer and network. Whenever someone says that you don't need any experience, that is a red flag to me, and I do not seek to endorse people not having any experience or any knowledge about Forex before turning on one of these robots, not knowing what it's going to do with your money. If you want to use a robot, please get a bit more educated about Forex before just trusting it. So a lot of the posts on this account show only blue screens, but through my backtesting I have seen that there is something else that goes along with all of these blue screens, and we'll be getting into that right now. So right here we have the Nasdaq Ghost Robot, and we will be able to see how it operates. We just run this backtest. So from that little segment you could see that it started opening trades over here and kept opening trades as soon as the market moved in the opposite direction, and the take profit moved each time until it stopped moving when it was hit. And this we have seen before as the martingale strategy. As you can see over here, it says that the martingale strategy is where you double your exposure on your losing trades. This means that for every losing trade you will open another trade, but at a higher lot size. This means that the winnings from the higher lot size trade will be able to cover the losses of the losing trade. This is very risky, since the market could go in the opposite direction for an indefinite amount of time before coming back down, and in that time it could have blown your account. So we are going to backtest the robot for a certain period now. What I'm showing you right now is a backtest of the robot on the 4-hour time frame for the period starting the 1st of Jan until today. So you will be able to see how the robot works in action. As stated before, it runs a martingale system, meaning that it will open many trades and then close in a profit, with the take profit moving every single time and the lot size increasing. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame because I have run backtests on every other time frame, and the 4-hour time frame seems to have the best results. So now we are at the end of the backtest. As you can see, the total net profit came out to $4,116, and the drawdown was $7,186. The drawdown is very high, and there's still a profit being generated, but the drawdown overshadows this. Because it's in dollars, the actual rand amount is 101,000 Rand of drawdown if you were to run this robot 24/7 on the 4-hour time frame, which is the best time frame. So what you just saw was the 4-hour time frame backtest from the 1st of January until the 16th of May. But now I'm going to show you the results of the backtest I was running a few weeks ago. Here you can see that the martingale system actually worked on a actual account, since the lot sizes were increasing as it started to place more trades. and they all had the same take profit, meaning that all of these trades should close in a overall total profit. If you take a look over here, you'll see that all of the times that the robot was activated was after 4, but MetaTrader has made the market 1 hour in front, meaning that this trades are actually placed at 3 o'clock South African time. That is when the market for Nasdaq is most volatile, and this was on the 5-minute time frame. So the strategy I was using was to turn the robot on at around 3:30 South African time and let it run until all the trades that it opened has closed. This allowed me to get a drawdown of around 20,000 Rand and make 31,000 Rand. 20,000 Rand drawdown is $1,416. From the 4-hour backtest that we ran earlier, you saw the profit was $4,116 and the drawdown was $7,186, and that translated to a drawdown of 101,000 Rand. By using the strategy where you open your trades only from 3:30 in the afternoon until they close, it was able to stick to a drawdown of 20,000 Rand, which is around $1,416. So the drawdown has greatly improved, and the profit of 31,000 Rand is a lot higher than the drawdown of 20,000 Rand, which means that the robot, when ran at these settings, the profit of 31,000 Rand over here was a lot bigger than the drawdown of 20,000 Rand for the past week when you run it on the 5-minute time frame from 3:30 until all trades close. This is a lot better drawdown to net profit ratio than the 4-hour backtest for running the robot 24/7 was. This does mean that the robot is able to generate a profit, but the drawdown is still very high in my opinion, and those who do not have 20,000 Rand to lose or $1,416 will need to open a cent account in order to run this robot safely. When using the cent account, $10 turns into $1,000. So theoretically you would need $20 in order to cover the drawdown if you're using the strategy that I have. Otherwise, if you have 100,000 Rand in your account, you're most welcome to just run it. When it comes to using the 4-hour time frame to run the robot 24/7, I would only rate the system at that point to be a 6.5 out of 10, since it does generate a profit, but the drawdown to get to that profit is very high. When it is used with the settings that I was using at the time of day I was using it, which was the 5-minute time frame, only from 3:30 South African time until all trades closed, I would give the robot a 8 out of 10. The remaining 2 out of 10 is because the drawdown is still very high, and a martingale system is inherently very risky, since the amount of trades that it opens can always lead to a higher drawdown than the amount of equity that you have in your account. Because the martingale strategy is inherently risky, I don't like recommending these robots to anyone. So if you do plan on using this robot, be careful and do not get greedy when you're using it, since the one day when you are greedy, the drawdown will be above the equity in your account, closing your account. So we are now over at my YouTube channel. You will have to go into the Young Amo Exposed video and go into that video's description and click this link. This link will take you to the folder that has the file that you need inside. All you have to do is right click and then download the file and paste it into your expert advisors folder, and then you will have the robot. That will be all for this week. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.